Hello everyone, it is Christmas Eve, and because of that, I think it's time that we read A Visit from St. Nicholas. Because we're all distant and we can't be together, but I think that if we read it maybe on video, I was inspired by Baden's sing-along to try to continue the Christmas traditions, and this is something better than nothing sort of deal. Yeah. Okay. A Visit from St. Nicholas. I was like, it's not by Kim Fernandez, but I think Kim Fernandez must be the person who does the artwork. And the story is by Clement Seymour. And here we've got Santa Claus, but I think we're going to see that on the inside. Okay. I don't have much practice with reading kids' stories to people. A Visit from St. Nicholas. A Visit from St. Nicholas. Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And there's this teeny mouse who was asleep and not stirring. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. That's stockings. Here are our stockings, but we don't have a chimney. Okay, stop. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. I learned this year that sugar plums are just sugared pits of plums. I had no idea. They're asleep. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and threw up the sash. I think it was actually like a fabric sash that tied windows closed. Probably not. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. He's right there. We just watched the Frosty Christmas and Frosty movie, and Santa, not Snowman, and Snowman's so good, and Santa's so good in that one. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Good old Donder. Wonder how he's doing this year. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Hoof, roof. Whatevs. I like his bag. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. I wish there were peddlers still. Wouldn't that be cool if someone just walked down the street and had like a bunch of really cool handmade things, and then you just got to like see what was in it? Buy it or trade it or something. Anyways, his eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. I really like the little cat and other cat and dog and bear. Oh my gosh. There's a smoke encircling his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. I was confused by that sentence. Soon gave me to know. I guess that was a phrase at one time. Or it wasn't, and this guy just wrote a weird poem. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. There they go. Goodbye, Donder. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." There he goes. I like that the moon has a shadow, because it's clay. And that's it. This has been Christmas Eve 2020. Anyways, I love you guys.